This person is living their last 11 days, and it happened because of you. There's someone connected to your soul who will leave this world in exactly 11 days. Their time is running out fast, and the reason they are dying is because of something you did in the past. You may not remember what happened. You may have forgotten the moment that changed everything. But your actions created a spiritual wound that has been slowly taking their life. Now they have 11 days left, and they need to reach you before it's too late. You and this person share a bond that goes deeper than you know. Years ago, something happened between you that created a crack in their soul. Your actions that day set in motion the events that are ending their life now. Have you been feeling heavy guilt lately without knowing why? Strange dreams about someone from your past? A feeling that something terrible is your fault, but you can't remember what? These feelings are real. They come from the spiritual wound you created in this person's life. The guilt lives in your soul because you caused their pain. This person has been trying to reach you for years. They have been sending you signs through dreams and feelings. They want you to know what happened before they died. The 11-day countdown started the moment their body began shutting down, and it all traces back to you. The 11-day countdown is real, and it cannot be stopped. But what you do in these final days will determine if this person dies in peace or in spiritual agony. Your past actions created a spiritual debt that has been growing for years. This debt has been slowly draining this person's life force. Now their body can no longer fight the spiritual damage you caused. If you do nothing, they will die carrying the pain you gave them. Their soul will be trapped in suffering, and your guilt will follow you for the rest of your life. But if you act now, you can heal the wound you created. You can give them peace before they go, and you can free yourself from the spiritual chains that have been holding you back. Archangel Michael has stepped in to help you understand what happened. He sees the spiritual damage that was done. He knows you need to make things right before time runs out. The clock is ticking. 11 days. That's all the time you have left. Like this video right now to open your spiritual channel and begin the healing process for both souls. Archangel Michael says you need to understand what really happened that day. The moment when your words or actions created the spiritual wound that is now ending this person's life. You may have thought it was just an argument. Maybe you said something cruel in anger. Perhaps you broke a promise that meant everything to them. Or maybe you walked away when they needed you most. But what felt like a small thing to you became a deep spiritual cut in their soul. Your actions that day changed the course of their entire life. They never recovered from what you did. The spiritual wound you created has been bleeding energy for years. It has weakened their life force day by day. Their body has been fighting to survive the spiritual damage you caused. Your subconscious mind knows what you did. That's why you've been feeling guilty without knowing why. That's why you've had trouble sleeping. That's why relationships have been hard for you. The spiritual debt you created has been affecting your life too. Bad luck, health problems, feeling stuck. These are all signs of unresolved guilt poisoning your soul. This person chose to reach out to you now because they only have 11 days left. They want you to know the truth before they die. They want you to understand what your actions did to them. But more than that, they want to forgive you. They want both of you to find peace before their time runs out. Type forgive to acknowledge your role in this person's condition and open the path to healing. Archangel Michael says this person's condition is getting worse every day. The spiritual wound you created years ago has grown deeper with time. Their body is shutting down because their soul cannot heal from what you did. You may have been seeing signs of their weakening around you. Objects in your home moving slightly, electronics turning on and off. Dreams that feel too real to be just dreams. These are not random events. They are this person's spirit trying to reach you. As their body fails, they are using their last energy to make contact before the 11 days are up. Your guilt has been creating spiritual chains between you. These chains have been draining both of your life forces. While you feel stuck and heavy, they have been slowly dying from the spiritual poison. This person has been trying to contact you for years through dreams and signs. They have been calling your name in the spiritual realm. They have been sending you feelings of guilt and sadness to get your attention. The 11-day countdown began when their body reached the point of no return. The spiritual damage you caused has finally become too much for their physical form to handle. You may have noticed strange things happening in your own life lately. Health problems with no clear cause, relationships falling apart, money troubles, bad luck that seems to follow you everywhere. These are all connected to the spiritual debt you created. The universe is showing you the consequences of unresolved guilt. Your actions are affecting both of your lives in ways you never imagined. Time is running out. Each day that passes, this person gets weaker. Their spirit is fighting to stay connected to you until you understand what needs to be healed. If you wish to help cleanse this spiritual debt and accelerate the healing process, you can give super thanks of $5, $10, $20, or more. Each offering shows the universe your sincere desire to make amends and helps balance the spiritual scales between you and this person. Type 777 now to strengthen your connection with this person's spirit and receive guidance for making things right. Archangel Michael says the 11-day countdown is accelerating. This person's body is failing faster than expected. The spiritual wound you created has reached a critical point where healing must happen now or never. Every day that passes without resolution makes their condition worse. The spiritual poison spreads deeper into their soul. Their life force dims as the countdown continues. If you do nothing in these final days, this person will die carrying the pain you gave them. Their soul will be trapped in suffering even after death, and you will carry the guilt for the rest of your life. But you have the power to change this. You can heal the spiritual wound you created. You can give this person peace before they cross over. And you can free yourself from the chains of guilt that have been holding you back. This person needs to hear specific words from you. They need you to acknowledge what you did. They need you to take responsibility for the pain you caused. And they need to know that you are truly sorry for what happened. The healing process requires more than just words. It requires you to feel genuine remorse in your heart. It requires you to understand the full impact of your actions, and it requires you to make a spiritual commitment to do better. You may start feeling physical symptoms as the countdown continues. Pressure in your chest, headaches that come and go, a heaviness in your stomach. These are signs that your soul is preparing for the healing process. The connection between you and this person is getting stronger as their time runs out. Their spirit is fighting to reach you before it's too late. They are using every bit of remaining energy to make contact. You are running out of time. The 11-day window is closing. But if you act now, you can still save both of your souls. Type 333 to receive divine guidance on how to heal the spiritual wound you created years ago. Archangel Michael says you must take specific steps to heal this person before their 11 days are up. The spiritual wound you created requires more than just saying sorry. It needs deep soul-level healing. First, you must find a quiet place where you can speak to this person's spirit directly. Sit in silence and call their name 3 times. Their soul will hear you even though their body is weak. Next, you must speak the truth about what you did. Say the words out loud even if you are alone. Admit exactly how you hurt them. Be specific about your actions and how they affected their life. Then you must ask for their forgiveness with genuine feeling in your heart. You cannot fake this part. Your soul must truly feel sorry for the pain you caused. The healing only works if your remorse is real. This person's spirit needs to feel that you understand the full weight of what you did. They need to know that you see how your actions changed their life path. They need to feel that you would change things if you could. You may feel strong emotions during this process: sadness, guilt, regret, and even anger at yourself. These feelings are part of the healing. Let them flow through you without fighting them. As you speak to their spirit, you may feel their presence growing stronger around you, a warmth in the room, a sense of peace settling over you. These are signs that the healing is beginning to work. The spiritual chains between you will start to dissolve. The guilt that has been weighing you down will begin to lift. Both of your souls will feel lighter as the wound begins to close. If you wish to accelerate this sacred healing process and show the universe your sincere commitment to making amends, you can give super thanks of $5, $10, $20, or more. Each offering demonstrates your genuine desire to heal the spiritual debt and helps create positive energy for both souls. Type 999 to seal the healing connection and strengthen the spiritual bridge between you and this person. Archangel Michael says the final days of the countdown are the most important. This person's body is very weak now, but their spirit is fully focused on you. They are waiting to feel the healing energy you can provide. You must act within the next few days or the window will close forever. Once their body shuts down completely, their soul will carry the wound into the next realm. The healing must happen while they are still connected to this world. As you work to heal the spiritual wound, you will notice changes in yourself. The heaviness you've been carrying will start to lift. Sleep will come easier. The guilt that has been poisoning your days will begin to fade. This person is also changing as the healing progresses. Their pain is easing. The spiritual poison is being cleansed from their soul. They are finding peace they haven't felt in years. You may start receiving signs that your efforts are working. Dreams where this person appears happy and peaceful. A lightness in your chest that wasn't there before. Sudden moments of joy that seem to come from nowhere. These are messages from their spirit letting you know the healing is taking hold. The wound you created is finally beginning to close. The spiritual debt is being paid through your sincere remorse. The 11-day countdown may still be ticking, but the quality of their remaining time is transforming. Instead of dying in pain and anger, they can now cross over in peace and forgiveness. Your own life will change dramatically once this healing is complete. The spiritual blocks that have been holding you back will dissolve. New opportunities will open. Relationships will improve. Your entire path forward will be clearer. Type heal to complete the forgiveness process and allow both souls to find the peace that has been missing for so long. Archangel Michael says the healing process has begun. The spiritual wound you created years ago is finally starting to close. The poison that has been draining both of your lives is being cleansed away. This person's spirit feels lighter now. They are no longer carrying the heavy burden of pain and anger. Your sincere remorse has begun to heal what was broken between you. The 11-day countdown continues, but now it counts down to a peaceful transition instead of a painful death. This person can cross over knowing they have been heard and acknowledged. Your own soul is also transforming. The guilt that has been weighing you down is lifting. The spiritual chains that have been holding you back are dissolving. You are both finally free. Type peace to seal this divine healing and honor the sacred work Archangel Michael has done between you